Hey V fam, happy Monday. This is Nick Hage here to give you some daily encouragement. And today I'm coming to you from the state of Maryland. My wife and I were able to visit some of my family for spring break. So it's a little chilly, but beautiful, beautiful day. You can probably hear the birds singing right now. But I just wanted to offer you some encouragement from this place that we were in this past weekend and then we're entering into this week. So as many of you probably know, this past weekend we celebrated Palm Sunday, which is when we celebrate the occasion and where Jesus was coming into Jerusalem and people were heralding him as king. And this was actually predicted. This was prophesied about hundreds of years before by the prophet Zechariah. And this is actually your Monday daily Bible reading. This is Zechariah 9:9, which talks about that your king is coming to you. And so you can rejoice. You can rejoice. You can shout in triumph. Why? Because your king is coming to you. And I was just reflecting on that just today, and just thinking about how beautiful that is, you know, the reality of the prophecy, and then the reality that Jesus fulfills it. And just thinking about, you know, just how messy just the state of affairs were in Jerusalem. You know, there was corruption, there was colonization in a sense, where Rome was kind of taking over Jerusalem, taking over culture, and really infiltrating itself into the ranks. And there was a lot of things happening, and there was a lot of oppression, there was a lot of injustice happening in the city, and yet they can rejoice and they can triumph. Why? Because their king, Jesus, is coming into that. And I love that Jesus knew all that was happening. He was very aware of the current events. He did a risk analysis, and he knew everything that was going on in Jerusalem. And yet he still, for the love of his people and for the joy set before him, he went into Jerusalem, proclaiming himself as king, and would later end up, as we celebrate this next week, go to the cross and have to endure just the suffering and the agony and the pain and the punishment that they gave him in Jerusalem. But we can still rejoice, we can still take heart, because our king is coming to us. And so I just was thinking about, for myself, and then maybe for you, just, you know, the Jerusalem of our hearts. You know, like, what are the places that we've got some darkness in? What are the places that we're dealing with some things? There's some stress there. There's some things that are happening in our hearts, and there's some things that are happening in our world, in our city, if you will. And what are the places that we can rejoice and we can shout in triumph, in a sense, because our king is coming into those places. And he's good. He's coming to redeem. He's coming to offer love and goodness. He's coming to restore. So God bless you, V fam. Hope that encourages you. Just know that your king is coming into your space to heal, to forgive, and to restore. God bless y'all. Bye.